What's up, y'all? What are we talking about today? This is episode 2. Let's get it. I gotta admit, this game looks beautiful. But only if it was running on the Series X. I mean, it would be crazy. Crazy. So what are we talking about? D Nice, what's going on, man? Make sure you let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. I had to fix a few things with the channel, man. The quality just wasn't there, so I had to change up a few things. Get rid of a camera, add a camera. Hopefully the sound quality is good. You can hear me good. Let me know if I need to turn it down. If I need to turn myself down. If I need to turn the volume down on the video. Yo, what's up, D? D Nice. Devon, what's going on, guys? Hope you guys have a great weekend. Hopefully, I'm not having any frame drops here, man. Let me know if the stream is playing well on you guys' end. If so, I'm gonna have to, make some tweaks. I mean, look at this game, man. Look at this. This is just. Yeah, I don't want to kill you guys with the sound, man. Make sure you guys let me know if the sound quality is good. If I need to turn it up or turn it down. But are you guys hyped for this game though? I'm hyped. I'm so ready for this game, but I'm ready to see this game on the actual console itself. I don't want to see no engine, no PC renders of this game. I want to see it actually running on the Series X. Oh, I got some frame drops here. Oh wow, wow. So I still need to make some tweaks. So we're gonna run it back again from the beginning. So let me know what you guys think, man. Are you guys ready for the showcases? I'm ready for the showcases, from both sides, PlayStation and Xbox. Show us what you got. You know, show us what you got, man. You got to come out swinging. They need to push this game ASAP. They need it right now. Xbox needs something right now. So let's get one thing clear, because I've never been on social media that much. I'm gonna turn this down. In my life, having a conversation with anyone, let alone, get into this console war mess, this fanboy mess. But to help the whole marketing thing out, the whole advertising, well, the marketing, we'll just leave it at that. Xbox has to show up, man. And they know that. They have to know that. The team has to know that. Phil has to know that. You know, you cannot afford not to show up on June 11th. With gameplay and release dates. You have to have gameplay for this game running on the Series X on June 11th. Because we haven't heard anything. We haven't heard nothing on this game. As far as gameplay wise. But, I have to admit, man, in engine, this game looks crazy. And it looks like it's running at 60 frames per second. I mean, I don't see anything else that can tell me that it's not. So, oh man, these streams are killing me, man. They are killing me. Yo, good morning, man. What's going on, man? This is crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Looks crazy good. When I first saw this, I was like, Xbox is, oh my goodness, Ninja Theory is doing it. This is going to be one of those games, right? He says he's spending all this money, but we've been waiting on games they mentioned 3 years ago. It's crazy. Yes, yes. Just to share with you guys, I do have some. I have my moments. When I have fanboys come at me, I laugh majority of the time and don't respond back because it doesn't benefit me really at all. And you know, um, Xbox is like the holy grail for the fanboy, for the Xbox fanboys. Just like PlayStation is the holy grail for PlayStation fanboys. So I'm like, yo, look, this doesn't it doesn't benefit me at all talking to a fanboy, trying to share the truth or whatever, try to open their eyes to whatever, to the way I see things. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's like trying to impose a religion on someone that believes only in a certain thing, right? They have their beliefs, period. So why impose? Um, but sometimes you just have these fanboys. They talk out the side of their necks, and I'm like, yo, this is crazy. So I had to speak on it, and when I did speak on it, I'm like, okay, well, in my head, well, you don't like to accept the truth, so I'm not going to entertain it anymore. So what are we talking about? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? We got the PlayStation Showcase. No date set as of yet. Not at least not um, that I know of. We have an Xbox Showcase. Let me go ahead and mute this, man, and we're gonna keep that running just for a little bit. So we have the Xbox Showcase scheduled for June 11th, and then right after that we have the Starfield Showcase. So my expectations are going to be low, and I agree we've been waiting far too long to hear something from Microsoft on their end. I believe PlayStation has been very consistent with what they're doing with the PlayStation brand, and they're always coming out with something new and crazy, right? When you're talking about like patents and stuff like that, new controller, et cetera, et cetera. I have yet to play the uh, Horizon Forbidden West Burning Shores. I do look forward to playing that. Probably next weekend. I don't know. I'll do a live stream and make sure that we get that on the channel. I stayed away from the spoilers. I don't want to get too much into that. So I can play, but I heard it looks good. Um, but man, oh man, dude, man, oh man, there's a lot of games that I'm looking forward to from the Xbox Showcase. They gotta blow us away. We said this like 100 times. We posted out on social media. We watch, other content creators, podcasts, listen to them saying it over and over and over again. So, I guess it's just something that has to stick. It has to be thrown out there so it can stick, so that Xbox can finally hear it and say, hey, yo, we gotta put something together, yo. We gotta put something together. We gotta make sure we uh, show up on that day, right? No gimmicks, none of the extra BS. Let's make it happen, right? Because I can almost guarantee you every PlayStation fanboy is going to be watching. Everybody's going to be watching, but it's the fanboys that are going to be watching, and they're going to tear it apart. Period. So for this game right here, this game has to be in the lineup. Period. It has to be in the lineup. There has to be gameplay. Right? There has to be gameplay. There has to be a release date. Okay? Because if you don't come out with a release date, I don't know what to tell you. The PlayStation fanboy is going to eat this up. Period. You got games like Avowed. Come on now. You got games like Everwild. Come on. You got games like Fable. We know some of these games are not going to drop right then and there. Yes, I understand that. But at least give us something to look forward to as far as with, a release date. If you don't even have gameplay, to me, if you don't even have gameplay, whatever. Look, you have to have gameplay and a release date for some of these games. It's been 3 years, man. 3 freaking years. And these games had to been in development, besides like a game like Fable, had to have been in development for quite some time now for you to even announce it. Right? And it's been 3 whole years. It's been 3 years, man. It is what it is. That's what we're talking about, man. We're talking about PlayStation and Xbox. PlayStation's they've been quiet for quite some time, so they're gonna have to come out and show us what they have in the pipeline. It's not about Final Fantasy 16 anymore. We already know that's coming out. That's coming out in June, right? We already know about the Street Fighter 6, but we already know about Spider-Man, right? Yes, we want to see some gameplay on Spider-Man. Great. So some of those games we know about, but there's other games that we would like to know about, and also what's new coming from PlayStation. Definitely want to see what they have in their lineup. I want to see if Xbox has something new in their lineup as well when it comes to games, because both company has been very kind of quiet, and we have like maybe like a month left. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. So, Leo, some people are just closed-minded, bro. Those few people you could talk about without turning into a constant war crap. It's like politics and religion, which you couldn't have said that more truer. I just don't get it. I am having some frame drops over here, guys. Please let me know if the stream is fine on you guys' end. I'm gonna have to make some tweaks, man. It's always something over on this side. Yeah, I don't get it, man. I just love the game. I'm a fanboy of gaming, period. So again, like I said before, it doesn't matter the platform. It could be Xbox, PlayStation, PC, handheld. I don't care if it was on the refrigerator, dude. If it's a game that I would like to play, I'm gonna play it. Period. So let's talk Xbox for a minute. Way back when Xbox announced Game Pass. Again, it doesn't take someone with a business degree to figure this out. Okay? It's like a 1+1 math question. Math problem, right? So you're going to announce your Game Pass subscription service. Great, fine, cool, awesome. Just keep it moving. But then when you announce day and date into your subscription service, I'm like, wait, hold on for a minute. Are you really gonna do this? It's just as what's going to happen. So when that was announced, I said this in a different stream before. I'm gonna say it again. Xbox was competing against itself. Okay? Because if you're trying to put Game Pass on pretty much every um electronic device known to man, you're competing against yourself because there would be no reason to get an Xbox if I can, like right now, the Samsung TVs, well, a specific Samsung TV, they got the app there. You can just freaking get your Samsung TV, get your controller, make sure you have a Game Pass subscription, and you can play the games from there. Why would you get an Xbox? So you competing, and the proof is in the pudding because think about how many Xbox consoles that Microsoft has sold since the Game Pass announcement with the day and date, and then having Game Pass just about on everything except Nintendo and PlayStation, whatever the case may be. And they're still pushing that effort. Now, I'm not saying that's not a good thing, but you're kind of, unless you're actually at the table discussing the future of Xbox, the Xbox brand, right? What gamers know is the Xbox, the console, because it's Xbox. So what are you going to name it if you are deciding to move more to a, if you're trying to move away from the console? I'm not saying that's what they're doing. I'm just saying, let's say if that's the case, they're trying to move out of the console space, right? More focus on the cloud, and Game Pass, right? If they move out of the console space, this is where we're going. This is the direction that we're going. Are you going to keep the name Xbox? Are you going to change that? What is that going to look like? Who knows, right? So again, they were competing against themselves. I'm like, I don't think that's going to be a good look. They're developing the next Xbox right now. I'm like, why? Because if you're not, if your hardware sale is not looking good compared to your competitors, why would you continue to build hardware? That makes no sense. You're investing a whole lot of money into hardware that has to outdo your current console, right? In order for to have your gamer base purchase the next Xbox, and you're already selling your current console at a loss, why invest in another console? I don't know if I'm making sense or not. You guys let me know. It just don't make sense to me, right? As a business, I'm like, look, man, this is crazy. If I don't care about the number of sales for my current console, and it shows, right? Then why am I going to invest money in developing a new console? It doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, come on, stream. Don't do me like this. Okay, Leo says, blow things out of proportion and pick size and create a divide. And something struck me yesterday. That's the reason why I responded the way I did on social media, on Twitter. It struck me really hard. I mean, because I was getting DMs like, "Oh man, you don't know what you're talking about. You're a Sony pony. You love your Sony. Your Sony this, your Sony that." I'm like, who are you people, right? I'm like, I'm not gonna respond to all this. This is crazy. So I made a blanket statement out on Twitter. I'm like, all right, I'm a Sony pony, whatever the case may be, yada, 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 yada. Go ahead and make your assumptions. It's just a bunch of ignorance, right? So, come June 11th, if Xbox, Microsoft, Phil Spencer, Aaron Greenberg, I don't care who was at your round table. I don't care your your games, right, better show up June 11th. Period. Period. Because I'm sick and tired of these Xbox fanboys, right? These Xbox fanboys posting these lists of all these games that already been announced 3 years ago, and they're still waiting, and they're defending this. They're because what I don't understand when you have your competitor announce games and they come out with those games. Not all of them, because you don't expect them to drop. You expect them to be in development, right? You expect them to be not finished. It's going to take maybe a year, another year or two, or whatever. We all know that, right? So what are we talking about? 3 years, 3 whole years. You drop Halo Infinite. You drop Forza Horizon 5. What else did you drop? Now, I played Hi-Fi Rush. Guys, that's a good game. That is a very good game. That's a good game. I'm definitely gonna beat that. What else have you dropped? What else has come out for the Xbox? I don't know. I guess I'm gonna have to do my research, but I don't know anything else that's come out for the Xbox to want me to sit down and play any games on the Xbox. It's just I guess to each their own. Um, yes, that Seagate SSD is too expensive, way too expensive. 100. What's the difference coming out with an SSD for the Xbox soon? Okay. There is no incentive for you to get an Xbox. It comes out on everything exclusivity. So I don't care what anybody says. I don't call Ellie collect. You're 100% right. They push it for that cloud and streaming service, but people still like physical. Yes, you know what? Yes, I understand people. Yes, and you're right. People still love the physical component when it comes to games. You know, like the console. They like to go into the store and purchase their games, and that's great. That's golden. And here's what I see happening here. There's gonna be um there's gonna be some angry gamers, if that's the case. So let's say if Xbox comes out, Microsoft comes out and say, yes, this is the direction that we're going. We're gonna be pushing more towards the streaming, and cloud based, and moving away from the console space. So they're gonna have to sell that. They're gonna have to somehow sell that where they can maintain their their audiences, and also those neutral audiences as well. You know, it, yes, I mean, cloud has some polishing up to do, and it's going to take some time to polish up that, right? Again, you have to make sure the infrastructure is in place in order for that to work out. Okay, we all know, right? And it's nothing new. We all know that a lot of gamers do not have the adequate internet service when it comes to playing games. It's so if you're going to market that moving forward, I'm not saying that's what they're doing. So if any Xbox fanboys are watching, I'm not saying that's what they're doing. But if Microsoft decide to move away from the console space and they focus on the streaming and they focus on cloud, then you have to make sure that's going to work across the board. If not, I don't know what to tell you. It's going to hurt the Xbox brand. I forgot my man name, the actual boss of Microsoft. He's gonna have to say, hey, we need to make some changes here and there. Okay, we gotta we can't do this. We can't continue to invest into the brand and it's not working. Okay, it's not working. Now, I'm not saying that Game Pass or implying that Game Pass would not be successful. Game Pass is successful right now. It is. It has value. We all know that. But when you this it's just a bunch of muddy water in my eyes. I'm speaking for myself here. What are we talking about? What are we talking about here? Okay? Man, man oh man. Xbox. I don't know what to say. I don't know what else to say because everybody else has said it. You have content creators out there. They already come on. They already put videos out there. There's numerous articles out there, rumors, and you could just take things um for a grain of salt. I like to hear it from the horse's mouth. So if Aaron Greenberg comes out and say that what was the game? Atomic Heart. If Atomic Heart was a success, it was a success. Period. Right? Whether you believe that or not. Um, but me personally, if you're gonna come out and tell me that a certain game was a success, I want to know how. I want you to be transparent with me. Be transparent with me and say, okay, here's why it was a success. Don't leave it vague and open like, hey, the game was developed within the last quarter of the financial year, right? And it exceeded expectations. If it exceeded expectations financially and contributed to the 36% that was posted, then share with us how it exceeded expectations in what areas. What? Let us know. Because you're just leaving it open. It didn't make sense to me. So that's just who I am, and my thoughts around that. D Nice 100% right. They pushing. Yeah, I think I read that one. They better show up because Sony going to dude. I'm not going to praise either company at this moment because I'm excited for both companies. Okay? I want to see what PlayStation has to offer. I want to see what Xbox has to offer. I'm a gamer at the end of the day. So if Xbox shows me something that I want to play, trust me, I'm going to play it on my Xbox. Sony shows me something that I want to play, I'm going to play it on my PlayStation. Period. I'm going to show love to both companies. Period. Okay? But like I know, Sony has already shown some of its cards. Sony has shown up already. They have showed up. They have dropped games. Period. They have dropped games, period, for us to play this generation. Xbox hasn't dropped many at all. How can a fanboy say Xbox has games? No. Wait a minute. Let's clear this up. What are we talking about here? Okay? Let's clear this up. Xbox has games. Yes. Xbox has first-party games. Yes. No one is denying that. No one's denying that at all. Period. But when you have a subscription service like Game Pass, right? Of course, you're going to have a bunch of games in that subscription service that you'd be able to play pretty much for free. You're only paying for the subscription service, but a majority of those titles that's in that subscription service, you will not play. You will not play. And then the games that you do play in that subscription service are either first-party games or third-party. Majority of them are third-party games. And when I say majority of them are third-party games, they're multi-plat. They don't belong to just Xbox. I mean, well, not belong to just Xbox. They're just not playable on just the Xbox. console or in Game Pass. You can also play those games on PlayStation. So they're multi-plat games. So when you say, oh, Xbox has games, yeah, they do. They have first-party games. They also have third-party games. They have indie games. Those third-party and indie games are pretty much multi-plat. Where's the first-party games? Where are they? Come on now. My last message was messed up. Autocorrect. Oh yeah. Yeah. Because I was reading that and I was like, what, Ellie? Are we talking about Ellie? We talking about Ellie now. Also, the Xbox Series S is holding them back. Here's my thought on the Xbox Series S, because I haven't heard anything on the Series S for quite some time. I think that's a console should be. I think Xbox should take a look at the Series S and make a decision. Because if the Xbox Series S is holding back the Series X, then they're going to have to say, wait a minute. We're going to have to take this console here and just give it to developers and say, hey, if you want to develop games on this console, you can do it. Make it a family friendly console. Because if that's the case, if the Xbox Series S is holding back games from the Xbox Series X, and developers should be developing for the Xbox Series X to take full advantage of that console, then Microsoft is going to have to come to the table and say, hey, is that the case? Then how do we separate the two? Okay? We're going to have to separate the two, because this is not working. So I just don't understand where you have the most powerful console. You have the most developed studios. What is going on? I mean, what is going on? Because the game that you're looking at right now is running in engine, but not on the Series X. One of the most anticipated games for the console is not even running on the console. So that's a problem. However, there's an opportunity come June 11th to say, hey, we got the game running on the Series X. Here's what it looks like. I know Ninja Theory is going to do their thing. Come on. Ninja Theory always does their thing. But have the game running on the console. Let us see it. I know I'm all over the place a little bit, guys, but bear with me. So what are we talking about? We have to do a podcast one of these days. Too much to say, not enough time to type. Yes. Well, Leo, just let me know, and I will patch you guys in. I mean, if you guys want to be patched in on this podcast here, I mean, just let me know, and then I'll get it all set up. I mean, I think all I have to do is just send you a link, and you'll click the link and patch you in. You don't have to show your face or anything. You can just speak on it and do your thing from there. So just let me know. So when we do these streams, any of you guys want to, patch in, I'll send you a link and we'll do a collab and we'll just talk and discuss it. Because, yeah, I know you guys don't like to talk, type all that stuff in the chat. And we can continue to talk about it, get you guys' thoughts. I need to see what they both bring to the table, because Sony has been lagging. No showcase last year. What are you doing? Yes. And you're absolutely right. And this is what I'm talking about, right? This is what we're talking about. Sony has been quiet. Xbox has been quiet. Well, Microsoft. Sony's been quiet. Microsoft has been quiet. So it's kind of it's a little dry out here, man. It's a little dry. Oh man, these raindrops are killing me. It's a little dry out here with the communication part. Um, when it comes to their games. So hopefully, next month we'll start to, get something from both companies. Like, hey, well, we already know Microsoft Showcase. We know their date. Um, but we don't know anything. Well, we haven't heard or seen or read anything from Sony. So so D Nice, if Sony is gonna drop that fire, bombs over Baghdad. Nah, I better not say that. Um, what he said. D Nice says, I don't know what happened. They were doing better. 360 days. If any Xbox fanboys are here, what you know what? I'm just sick of the fanboy crap. I'm just gonna move that to the side. I'm not even gonna entertain it anymore. I'll try not to entertain it anymore. As best I can. The Xbox 360 days, we had this conversation and we talked about it, right? And thank you for bringing it up. Was the days, man? I don't understand. I just don't understand what happened from there. Xbox 360, Xbox One. What were you thinking? Then later on in the Xbox One generation, it started to kick up. Okay, because back here I still have my Xbox One X on the shelf, my Scorpio edition. I'm probably gonna plaque that, put that on the wall, and plaque it and put it on the wall, and never play it again. And then you have the series generation, which I didn't understand the naming. I'm like, why would you go from 1X and then you go to Series X? I didn't. I don't know who came up with that naming convention. It was just mind-boggling. And when you show us the console, um, I'm like, okay, Xbox. It looks like a PC tower. Now, don't get me wrong. The PlayStation 5 looked like a router. The PlayStation 5, but the PlayStation 5 has some finesse to it. It has some ecstatic to it. It has some. It has this risky, bold look to it, and Sony did something different. But the Xbox was just looked like a mini PC tower. I'm like, okay. I mean, there's nothing to me. There was nothing sexy about it. It's just a PC tower. I'm like, this is what we're getting. Okay. So we have the one, the 1X, the Series X, and the Series S. So what is going to be the name of the next Xbox console? So I'm definitely looking forward to that. That's going to be interesting. So I'm excited to see what PlayStation has in store. I'm excited, man. I'm so excited for that. Xbox, I'm excited for Xbox, but it hasn't, pushed me to that excitement level. So, but I am keeping my expectations low, for both. And man, I'm just hoping they show up. Xbox has third party games older than first party games. Yes, they do. They do. They should do what PlayStation did with digital PS5, have a digital Series X, just no disc drive, take the L on cost, and you can move on. And they will be no more. Exactly. I agree with you because I was thinking about this early on in the generation, and when the Sony showed off the PlayStation 5, they had the disc version and the digital version, and all the technology uh, was the same in both consoles, um, except the digital does not have a disk drive, right? So I'm thinking like, why didn't Xbox do the same? I'm like, why would you guys come up with a low performing console? And I mean, you're $1 trillion company, right? You're $1 trillion company. Why didn't you just do the same thing? You would have two powerful consoles, same technology, one with a disc, one without a disc. I don't understand why they didn't do that. I still have my Xbox One X. It's doing great, and I got my grandson the Xbox Series S. I didn't the Series X because I didn't see no difference. So, are you saying you didn't see any difference from the Series X and S? Like as far as what? Performance performance wise, quality wise. Somebody I just heard some voice. Or maybe I'm hearing things. No Siri. I knew I heard somebody. Skip, what's going on, man? Welcome to episode 2. What are we talking about? PlayStation and Xbox, man. PlayStation and Xbox. Always. Yeah, I have T-Mobile home internet and modem. Looks like Series modem. Looks like Series X. Left out loud. um, at one point I thought Microsoft was gonna get sued because I don't know if you guys know or remember. Didn't Comcast? I know they are a cable service, but I thought they had like a box out called the. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. I'm gonna have to come back to that one, but I don't know if it was Comcast or Xfinity. They had a cable box or something that was similar to. All right, I'm gonna have to come back to that. But I saw something, and I was like, I'm like, is Xbox copying? You know, sounds crazy, I know. But yeah, man, I can't get enough of this video though. I can't, man. This looks amazing. And just imagine gameplay, cinematic play instantaneously, right? There's no loading, no nothing. It just goes from cinematic to gameplay. And that's in some games anyway, already. For this generation. But for this game, it will just be amazing. I enjoyed the first Hellblade. And I'm pretty sure they didn't expect the first Hellblade to take off the way it did. And I'm not even sure, maybe Ninja Theory is maybe putting a lot of resources into this game. It's Ninja Theory, so I'm excited. I'm excited for this one. But have it running on the most powerful console though. You have to have it running on that console. Um, I know it looks amazing, but what if this is Microsoft Killzone moment? Hope not, but you never know. You never know. Again, I want to keep it here too, with this game, and not way up here because even though it looks good here, we still don't know. You know, the story of this game, how it's really gonna play. Um, We just don't know. Just don't know, man. No difference from the Xbox One X and Series. Oh wow. Um, and Series X, you could play all the games in both systems. I understand the Series X is more powerful, but they should have waited to bring out the Series. Interesting thought. Okay. Yeah. 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 That's an interesting thought on that. So I can understand where you're coming from. But if you guys liking what we're talking about right now, make sure you hit the like button. Um, Share the stream if you can. Um, and also remember, if you guys ever want to patch in, man, for us to speak in person, just let me know, man, and I will send you guys a link. I'll send you guys the link. Again, you don't have to show your face or anything like that. If you just want to give your thoughts and opinions, um, just let me know and I will patch you guys through. Now, if you guys want to do an actual, podcast and we're all on the screen at the same time with our faces shown, I could put something together, reach out to you guys, give you guys a script um, on what we're going to be, talking about. I can do that as well. So just let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. I did a live stream earlier on the Javante Davis and um, Garcia fight. Man, I had to go. I went back to watch the video, and it was horrible. It was just horrible. The sound was horrible. The quality was horrible. Um, Stuff that I mentioned in the video was not right, so I deleted the video. Period. So also I had to make some tweaks here as well. It just wasn't showing up right. So I do apologize for that, guys. For the ones that came in earlier. So what else are we talking about? So I know you guys are probably tired of watching this video here. We're going to I'm going to stay away from that. And we're going to throw up the Horizon Burning Shores trailer. We want to give some love to Sony as well, man. Because I have not played the game yet. And I look forward to playing it. I have it downloaded. See what I'm saying? Captured on PS5. Captured on PS5. This is what we have yet to see for Xbox. Captured on the Series X. Nothing. Haven't seen anything. So that's what we're talking about. Haven't seen nothing. But I heard this DLC looks wonderful. The gameplay is top notch. There's different performance modes as well. So hopefully next week I'll jump into this. I'm pretty sure content creators have already played the game, beat the game, etc., etc. But I definitely want to jump into this one. Oh man, what are we doing? What are we doing? That's that's the new question now. What are we doing? We're watching ads. Oh, let me go back. I don't. What are we doing? We'll put that up. Are you playing Star Wars Survivor next weekend? Um, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know at this point. Um, I have not pre-ordered the game. I haven't made a decision if I'm going to purchase the game. So it does give me something to think about over the week. Mm. And we'll see. We'll see. I'll let you know. I'll let you know, Skip. I can't wait to get Sony handheld portable device. If could if have cloud, that's a plus. Yeah. So I want to hear more on this handheld. I want to hear more on this controller. You know. So I wonder if Sony would talk about those two items during the showcase. Probably not. Well, if the showcase is going to be massive, as stated or rumored, I wonder if they're going to give us anything on those two items. That'd be interesting, um, to say the least, to hear more about it. If they don't have anything to show, just like how Mark Cerny talked about, the PS5 and its architecture, and they didn't show the console, so who knows, right? Look forward to that. Also looking forward to if Sony's going to show a PlayStation 5 Slim. Haven't heard anything on that. So maybe they'll show something there. Now, here's what I am looking forward to, which may or may not happen. If they announce like Ghost of Tsushima 2, if they announce more remakes, like the rumored Metal Gear Solid. I definitely want to hear more on KOTOR. It's one of my favorite games, Star Wars games. So if they're gonna do a remake of that, I'll definitely like to see something on that. What else? What else? What else can we talk about? When it comes to Sony. But that's crazy. A controller that changes temperature. I don't. You know what? That's crazy. I don't. How does that work? How would they make that work? Because you don't want to be sitting and you're playing like Horizon or something, and then all of a sudden your controller catch fire, or your controller burn out. Like how does that work? That's interesting. I'm pretty sure there's some videos online talking about it. But I have to I have to they have to show something or talk to us about how does that work, because that's a little bit too advanced. Um, but it's going to be very interesting when they do talk about it. Um, all right, what else can we talk about? Um, I mean, it could be anything: Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, PC, Steam. Steam is PC pretty much. Um, it doesn't have to be video games, man. It could be anything. What if they show Wukong Black Myth as? Oh no, they're not gonna do that. I'm gonna go off on a limb and say they're not gonna do that. There's no way, dude. If Sony comes out and announce Black Myth Wukong as an exclusive to the PlayStation, can you even fathom the uproar from Microsoft? Could you even fathom the uproar from the fanboys? I said I wasn't gonna say it again, but because you know it's gonna be all over social media. PlayStation this, PlayStation that, PlayStation paid off. What's the name of the actual publisher? I forgot the name. The name. They paid them off to do this, or to even make it exclusive, uh, time exclusive to the console. Just like they was talking about Street Fighter 6, the demo for Street Fighter 6. So Sony paid Capcom to keep Street Fighter 6 demo off the Xbox console for a time. I'm like, man, come on, man. Y'all need to stop this madness. But if they come out, if Sony comes out and say Black Myth Wukong is an exclusive, dude, it's pretty much a wrap. I mean, I'm pretty sure that game is not going to be the game to say it's a wrap. What I mean by it's a wrap is you have other games that Sony is going to drop, which Black Myth Wukong will be a part of that list. Oh my, exclusive. Dude, the Xbox audience would be upset. They would be upset, man. Microsoft would be like, see, this is what I'm talking about. See, so Sony shouldn't be complaining about Call of Duty. Call of Duty is a mess right now. I'm telling you, I got the best internet service wired, and even with me being hardwired, I'm still getting glitches. I'm still getting performance issues. I'm still getting all kinds of crap. I don't know if you guys have any issues with Call of Duty in season 3, because I tried to purchase a bundle and it wouldn't let me purchase. I'm like, man, this is crazy. They're gonna have to fix these issues, man. But yes, if Black Myth Wukong is an exclusive, I'm telling you, Xbox fans, I don't know what to tell you. I'm just gonna sit back and eat popcorn. I'm gonna sit back and eat popcorn and let the fanboys go at it. I'm like, look, this is therapy for me. It's gonna be therapy for me, because I'm like, yo, I'm dealing with everything else to come and watch. Man, that would be insane. Catch you guys later. I have to bounce duty calls. All right, Leo, appreciate you stopping in, man. Senators will be on top. Laugh out loud. Why? I'm like, I don't understand this, right? I'm like, do you guys even play video games? I mean, I understand. Look. I saw a little glimpse of the actual, Congress dog and pony show, like they always do. With the APK deal, you this and you that, you this. I'm like, come on, man. This is ridiculous. The ABK deal, no one is really talking about it anymore. I don't hear no noise on the ABK deal. It's pretty much a done deal. Let Microsoft have the deal and keep it moving, okay? What it's going to do is set a precedence. It's setting a precedence, right? Because not only this, right, Microsoft can venture out and say, okay, we got this deal done. Let's go purchase some more. Let's go purchase up everything else that we can get our hands on, because they know that their competitor does not have the funding to do so. Right? They don't have the fund. You know what? I'm a retract that. I don't know what Sony has. When it comes to funding, Sony, if you're watching, I don't know what you have. I don't know if you have $1 billion or $1 trillion. I have no clue. But we all can agree that Microsoft has pretty much a endless cash flow somewhere, right? Let me go purchase up studios. It's then we can have the monopoly conversation, because if they continue to do that, then it has to go in question, like, Microsoft, what are you doing? What are you doing? Now, nobody has brought this up with Tencent. at all. Nobody's brought Tencent. I mean, Tencent has S load of studios, so that could be Sony. I mean, Microsoft's get out of jail free card right there. Like, well, that company has like freaking 100 studios. I'm exaggerating, but who knows how that's gonna play itself out. Do you know what your internet pings around mostly? Oh man. No, I don't. Um, I'm gonna have to check on that. I'm gonna have to check on that. I really don't know off the top of my head. I really don't. But I appreciate you guys coming through, man. I really do. I really, 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 really do, man. Appreciate the love. Um, and one last time, you know, if you guys want to join in on the conversation, let me know. Uh, hit me up. I'll ping you in, and then we'll continue to talk about it. Whatever it is. It doesn't have to be about video games. It could be about anything, man. It could be because what here's the actual truth here. Okay, we have no control. We have no control over what Microsoft or Sony does. Period. However, we do have the power of the purse. We are the consumer. So if let's say gamers just stop buying Sony games altogether, or stop buying Microsoft games altogether, guess what? The companies are gonna. So it behooves them to really, really, really pay attention to what's been said out there. Listen to your audience. Listen to your peeps, man. Listen to your peeps. All right. Also, just to reiterate, we are doing a Starfield giveaway. We are doing a Final Fantasy 16 giveaway as well. On the winners will be announced April 28th at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you are subscribed and following the channel. And oh yes. Thank you. We don't have to go nowhere right now, so we're gonna stop. And you know what? I briefly saw that. And let's bring this up. I briefly saw this. I thought it was a joke. I was like, "What is this?" I'm like, "This real?" So this is the Godzilla and Kong 2, the new Empire. Hold on. Is this it? I think this is it. Is this it? No, this is not it. Is it? Yeah, this is it. Yo, this is I don't think this is it. Is it? Is this it? Okay. So this is not it, right? Are you sure? All right. So where is it? Where is it? This one here? Building your online business. Oh. Go to Wix. You said it's on IGN. All right, so let's check it out then. IGN. Let's go back. Yeah, this one here. Yeah, I just had that one. So my question is, oh man, that sounds horrible. Turn it down a little bit. So is that a orangutan? So that's an orangutan, dude. And then you got the then you have the skull of Godzilla and Kong. I mean, did he or this new empire defeat Godzilla and Kong? I don't get the premise of this. So yeah, I understand this, but hey, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. Godzilla X Kong, the new empire. It's a freaking orangutan. All right, yes, that's pretty cool. Um, it's, anything else you would talk about? Anything else we should talk about today? Let's see what they got on PlayStation here. Nothing. Usually they don't have anything posted on the weekends. Let's check out let's check out is it VGC? I might be wrong, but that could be good. Oh man, you silly with it. he said he said that could be Goro. That's another primate Okamu. Goro, but it have a tail. Man, hey. When you mentioned Goro, I was like, oh shoot, Goro from Mortal Kombat. Are you talking about? I don't know. I don't know, man. Man, I'm gonna have to brush up on my history when it comes to, Godzilla. Like, jeez. And that's crazy. My wife's Japanese. They're probably like, what does that have to do with it? Gaiaka. Um, Star Wars, Jedi Survivor. Yes. Here's what I like to talk about. Now, this is nothing new, right? There are games that has come out even last generation where you buy the physical copy, right? And it requires a download because usually some games have a day one patch, right? So I noticed there was talk about this, and not just, yeah, I think it was just this game here that it requires a download of the physical copy. It says according to the post on the Star Wars Jedi Survivor subreddit, which appears to show physical copies of both the Xbox and PlayStation versions of the game. This perhaps unsurprising following the news that the game's digital version clocks in around 150 gigs. Wow. 150 gigs? Jeez. So, okay, 150 gigs. The file size on the Xbox Series S is significantly less, 44 gigs, meaning that 100 gigs of the game file is likely taken up by the 4K textures that will only be used on the PlayStation 5 and Series X and PC. Okay. What's unknown, however, is the size of the download itself. Why'd I do that? Let's see. Players were upset to discover last year that Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 included just 72 megabytes of data on its physical disk, requiring the entire game to be downloaded digitally. I don't know what they're doing, man. I don't know. What you guys think of that, man? 150 gigs is huge. It's huge. You're gonna have to make space. If you got a lot of games downloaded on your PlayStation 5, you're gonna have to make some space. That's big. Download required for physical release. Source. While it's currently unconfirmed, the need for a digital download can make Star Wars Jedi unplayable in the future should access to the servers be shuttered. Oh, I didn't think of that. But that's a good point. That's a good point. As consumer increasingly shift towards digital downloads, the issue of preservation in the game industry is becoming increasingly debated. Without online physical media, many games risk disappearing entirely in the future should crucial services such as online platforms disappear. That's something to talk about. I don't know. I mean, people have differences of opinions on that, but I can see their point. But 150 gigs? Yo, this is for the digital version of the game. 150 clocks in around 150 gigs. That's insane. Crazy. But let me know if you guys if you guys are getting this game. I don't know if it's Skip is still in the stream. If you're getting this game, I'm pretty sure you're gonna get the game, right? I'm gonna go back. He says, what did he say? What did Skip say? No, he just asked me, am I playing Star Wars next weekend? I don't know. I haven't decided if I'm gonna play it. Let alone even purchase it. So, but I'll let you know. I'll let you know if I pick it up. But 150 gig, goodness gracious, that's insane. Man, these games are getting big, man. They are getting big. and I'm pretty sure that costing a pretty penny to make. He says the first one was okay. Yeah, I played the first one. Um, I think I still have it in my catalog. I gotta take a look. What else is Xbox disables screenshot sharing to Twitter following API change? Also, I went on to the Xbox page looking for Hellblade 2, and it doesn't exist anymore. It's gone. I don't know the reason why they took it down. Maybe they're just updating the page or something. I don't know. But I'm gonna try again. But I went to look for Hellblade 2 because there was some information on Hellblade 2 that I wanted to confirm and make sure that what I was stating was true. So I type in Hellblade 2. They put it back. It is back up. It is back up. And there's where it states because I had a question, about this. It's like footage for this trailer was captured entirely in engine. Period. Okay. Built for the new Xbox Series X. So pretty much that trailer was not running on the Series X. So again, we'll see come June 11th. What else? Why is this up here? I don't know what that is. Did you see the trailer for Unrecorded? You need to see it ASAP. All right, let's check it out. That's the new game, isn't it? Let's check it out. Unrecorded. Let's do a reaction to that. I have not seen it, to answer your question. All right, so it says unrecorded gameplay trailer. Which one do you want me to watch? The gameplay or the trailer? Or does it really matter? Shut in. Okay. All right, 2 minutes and 19 seconds. 2 minutes and 40 seconds. So I don't think it really matters, right? So let's put it up. Yes, so I did hear about this game, but I haven't seen anything on it. I heard, yeah, I did hear that it was like realistic. So let's make sure. Let's take a look. Man, this is real, dude. This is actually, dude. This is real. So if this is an actual game that's supposed to hit consoles, I could see it coming out on PC, but looking like this on console, dude. You're talking about PlayStation 6 and the next Xbox. This can't be console. This cannot be coming to console right now. This would be. I don't even think the two consoles will be able to handle this. This is insane. Look at this. Oh my goodness, dude! If this is a game, there's no way. I mean, who am I, right? Yo, is he glitching? Dude, this is actual real. Oh, he's pixelated, like they blurred out the face. Dude, just imagine playing a game at this caliber. Oh my goodness. I wonder, what people's thoughts are around this game, because would not realism be distracting in a way? Or would it not? Would it be distracting to you guys to play a game like this? The realism of the game, would it be distracting at all? You know? But this is insane. You're not gonna shoot the. Oh snap! Oh, Steam. Well, Steam PC. Well, makes sense. Ah, it makes sense. But on console, nah. I don't see it. But definitely on PC though. But with the game footage being real, yes sir. I want to check out this here. What is this? Shut in? Is this? Oh, that's just a movie trailer. Imagine Call of Duty, dude. If Call of Duty is built from the ground up in that format, dude, you know how many Xboxes would sell? You know how many subscribers? There's no question. There's without a doubt, no question. You will have. I mean, you will. It will only be able to run on PC, pretty much. That's just me. But who am I, right? Your console has to be a PC for that to render that. That would be crazy. But Call of Duty on PC looking like that, you have a lot of PC gamers. You will have a lot of PC gamers. You will have a lot of Game Pass subscribers. I don't know. Well, yeah, dude. Yes, I can only imagine, and we'll leave it like that. Um, was there anything else? Anything else that came out that I haven't seen? Did I click off? Was there anything else? Yeah, I saw this article as well. I think I posted out on Twitter. I think it was already posted out on Twitter because I came across it. So this is interesting. Xbox currently has a mystery sequel in development that could take as long as a decade to make. It's been revealed. It's spotted by Axios. I think that's how you say that. The game was mentioned in court documents. Um, so whatever this game is, I mean, it's gonna take 10 years. I mean, that's about right, right? Depending on what they're trying to do with the game. Stapler's got to do a night stream tonight. All right, man. Thanks for the love. I appreciate you stopping in, man, and also keeping your boy updated with the news. I really appreciate that. Make sure you hit the like button on the way out, man, and also continue to share the stream so we get some others in here as well. At one point, a document explains that AAA games can take a long time. Yes, using Halo Infinite as an example. So I wonder what this game is that they're referring to. So, man, a mystery sequel. A mystery sequel. I wonder if it's an Xbox exclusive. Well, if they're making it, then it's got to be an exclusive. So, what are we talking about here? But that's the top how it said in 2001 that it was good to think of the Elder Scrolls 6 as still being in a design phase. Session Xbox exclusive is still some years away. Okay. What's he saying here? What are we talking about? A Microsoft franchise on a possible 10-year dev cycle. A presumably detailed explanation of something bad from May 2022 Redfall Starfield delay. Microsoft can't afford any delays at this point. There's no delay for Redfall. I mean, you have a project scope. You have to meet that deadline. Just drop. I mean, Redfall has to come out at this point. Whether it's 30 frames per second or 60 frames per second, it doesn't matter. It has to come out. But I would say that if they do delay Redfall, I don't think it would get the backlash that they may think it would get. And just, implement the 60 frames per second and keep it moving, because Redfall is still one of those games that a lot of gamers want to play, whether on both sides of the field. Starfield delay, I don't know what to tell you. If Microsoft happens to delay Starfield again, I'm just gonna sit back and eat popcorn. That's all I could do. There's nothing for me to say. I mean, what can I say? All right, man. Is there? What else is going on? What else is there to talk about today? I mean, it's the weekend. Not much is posting at all for each brand. So. Again, there's nothing here for PlayStation, not for Xbox. Nintendo, images of Lego Pac-Man arcade machine appeared online. Okay. Miyamoto drops future Nintendo movie hints. What? I mean, what are we talking about? All right, man. So that is where I am going to leave it, dude. I think we talked enough today about, PlayStation and Xbox. Looking forward to both showcases. I'm looking forward to specific games that are coming out for both consoles. And I appreciate the love, guys, for coming through. Thank you for showing some love. So make sure you hit the like button on the way out. If you're not subscribed, subscribe and turn on that notification bell and all, man. Show some love to your boy. And I don't know, man. Hopefully I'll be able to pick back up on some more streaming this weekend. This weekend coming up. And Skip, if you're still on, hopefully, if I decide to pick up Star Wars Jedi Survivor. I'll let you know. I'll definitely let you know. But other than that, appreciate you guys coming through, man. Love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Always stay gaming. Stop the console war nonsense. That's the movement moving forward. Stop the fanboy nonsense. That's the movement moving forward, man. And just play games, man. Play games. I may do another reaction live stream today. The day is still young, so I may come back on and do another one. So stay tuned to that. Sounds good. Still here. Great stream today. Yes, appreciate the love. Skip, man. Haven't seen you in a minute. Hope all is well with you. Stay healthy, man. And always stay gaming. All right, man. We are out. Peace. Make sure you subscribe and follow, man. Follow us out on Twitter as well. Peace.